Hello everyone and welcome back to another quick video today. So a couple of announcements and some other things I want to talk about today. So the first thing I want to talk about is I've got some new merch in my store, as you can see. If you like this shirt and there is a few more other designs, then click the link in the description. There is some new cool stuff for you to check out. Secondly, as I mentioned in my record store day haul for July, I didn't manage to get hold of the Magma Simples record. Well, I ordered it online and it just came in, so I thought I'd show you guys. I'm very excited for this one. I was a bit upset they didn't have it in the store, but I'm kind of not surprised. I'm very excited to listen to it. And thirdly, I am very flustered. It is very, very hot at the moment, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. I am very sweaty and I'm very hot, and I know a lot of people in hotter countries are probably thinking, well, the UK, just stop complaining, blah, 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 over here it's hotter. I think what a lot of people seem to miss out about this country is that the houses in the UK are built to insulate. So we have double glazed windows, you know, our houses are made of brick and everything like that. So it's meant to keep heat in, so that's why we're all dying right now. And it's just very humid. The air is humid, it's not like a nice summery warm, it's just humid and gross and sticky. Everyone's just kind of either staying inside, sitting in front of a fan all day, or actually going to a beach or something, which is what I'm doing tomorrow actually. Let's get on to the main attraction of the video now that we've got all the announcements out of the way. Maiden are set to release a new studio album this year, and I am very excited. Why am I talking about Maiden, a metal band, on a prog rock channel? They are my all-time favourite band. That is why. They are my favourite band, they've been my favourite band for years. And of course I'm going to talk about my favourite band on my YouTube channel, which is about music. I saw Maiden in 2018 on the Legacy of the Beast tour, which was fantastic. Everyone was at the top of their game. It was a very, very enjoyable night. I went with my dad and we had a great time. They played a really great set list. If you didn't go on that tour, they basically it was like a greatest hits kind of tour. They played a lot of their most well-known tracks throughout the years. And they have just announced a new studio album, so I'm very excited. The last one that we saw from them was Book of Souls, which is a very, very good album, by the way. Here is the cover, and the name of the album is Senjutsu, which is very, very cool. I mean, Samurai Eddie, that is incredible. That is an incredible artwork right there. They've released a single already this month, I think. They released it maybe a week or so ago, maybe a couple of days ago, called The Writing on the Wall, which was an amazing track. If you haven't listened to it yet, definitely go check it out. As soon as I heard they released a new song, I jumped onto Spotify to listen to it. It was amazing, and it was very proggy actually. It was a good 7-8 minute track, and it was very proggy. The kind of the way the guitar was being played and the bass line. Obviously Steve Harris is a very accomplished bass player. You know, he's very, very unique in terms of metal bassists. Definitely at the top of the pyramid of metal bassists, along with people like Cliff Burton. They are so heavily prog inspired. I think a lot of people forget that or don't know it. So the reason I point out that it's so proggy, I'm not just pointing it out because I'm a prog fan, is because the band themselves are actually massive prog fans. If you do a bit of digging into their kind of influences and stuff like that, you see that they're very heavily influenced by bands like Uriah Heep, by Jethro Tull, by Genesis, by Yes, and the list goes on of all these early Wishbone Ash progressive rock bands. They have a good list of bands that they were inspired by that are all under the umbrella term of progressive rock. So I think this album is actually going to be quite proggy. Here is the track listing. I'll show it to you now. And if you notice, I'm going to put the times next to it. A lot of them are very long. For a metal album, I think this could actually be a double album. We got some 10, 11, 12 minute tracks in there, and I am not complaining. I'm so happy with that. They've done long tracks before. If you're familiar with Iron Maiden already, they've done things obviously like Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner from Power Slave. I mean, the entirety of Seventh Son of Seventh Son. And talking of Book of Souls, Empire of the Clouds, which concludes the album, which is their longest track to date. Yes, you can tell I like Iron Maiden a lot. I know these kind of little things, which was 18 minutes. I think this is going to be a fairly progressive album for the band. Hopefully we're going to hear a bit more of that proggier side of the group mixed with that metal kind of sound. Not on the same level as Dream Theater, which is, you know, very technical and stuff like that, but more kind of melodic progressive rock kind of stuff, and just with that early metal sounding. It's up for pre-order now, actually, as we speak. It was just announced for pre-order today, Wednesday the 21st of July. So if you are interested, then definitely go get it. Definitely go get yourself a copy. I'm going to be pre-ordering it as soon as I finish this video. I mean, look at this. This is the coloured vinyl version of the new album that's coming out. It is a triple disc album, not a triple album, I think it's a double album, and it is very, 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 very cool. So there is one thing that I'm a little bit upset about, amongst all this good news, is that this is their 17th studio album, and they've done a bunch of other live albums. So they've been in the game, as you know, since the early 80s, possibly even the late 70s when they actually formed. I read an interview with Steve Harris. Now I'm not sure how true it is now because this was written a while ago. This could be their last studio album. This could be Iron Maiden's final album, which I hope that this album is very good because I want them to end on a high, and if they're going to conclude their career, end it on a great album. And, you know, they are getting on a bit. They are getting older. They've been doing music ever since, you know, the early 80s, so they're quite an old band now. So hopefully they end on high, and, you know, with a new album means a new tour. We can expect a tour from Iron Maiden, which I will definitely be attending. Thank you guys for watching. Now, let me know your opinions. Are you excited for the album? Are you not excited? I have got much higher hopes for this album than the new Yes album, if I'm completely honest. Because the last couple of Iron Maiden albums they've released have actually been decent. They're very listenable. Book of Souls was fantastic. Whereas, Yes, their last couple of albums haven't exactly been great. So hopefully this one will be the shining light amongst new albums this year. Are you going to be pre-ordering it? I know I am. As soon as I finish recording, I'm going to click the pre-order button on that cool new marbled black and red vinyl. Of course I'm going to get it. Then yeah, see you guys on Friday for a new Vinyl Community Friday video. Bye!